Gamers, how's it going today? It's Carputing, and we're trying out Indomie Noodles. Non-sponsored, no affiliation. I just saw these on some YouTube video. Apparently they're popular in some, I don't know, Asian countries and stuff like that, Indian countries. So I thought I'd give it a try, Have never had this brand before. I usually have Samyang really spicy noodles. Apparently these are not spicy. They're just an average pack of noodles. So I thought let's give them a whirl, and this flavor here is Goreng fried noodles. I don't know what that means. It's got a picture of an egg and shrimp and stuff. I'm just having it like I have my normal ramen noodles always. Just boil some water, put the noodles in the thing. In fact, let's get the water going now. I should fill up the water thing a bit. I like having it full, and then I just cook my ramen with the boiling water. Put the noodles in, let the noodles absorb the water, get cooked, and then I drain the water, put the flavor packets in, and go to town. So I'm sure that'll be enough water there. Look at my fancy colored kettle. So looking at this, it looks good. It looks like just nice noodles on it with some peas and stuff and peppers. It's got the French side too. This is apparently 30 packs in here, 6 packs of 5. Does it say? Oh, it does say the calories and ingredients on the bottom. So per 1 pack, it's 400 calories, 17 grams of fat, 8 of that being saturated, 52 grams of carbs, 3 of that's fiber, 6 grams of sugar in this. Wondering why there's so much sugar, but I guess that's the flavor, I guess. There's 780 milligrams of sodium, which, actually not as much as I'd expect for ramen noodles. 34% of your daily sodium recommendation. That's not too bad. So I guess you could have 3 of these a day and be fine. There's a bit of potassium, a bit of calcium, a bit of iron. It tells you how to cook them. I'm not even going to read that, but let's look at the ingredients. It is enriched wheat flour, refined palm oil, contains TBHQ, salt, sodium tripolyphosphate, potassium carbonate, sodium carbonate, guar gum, tartrazine, seasoning powder, salt, sugar, monosodium glutamate, disodium inosinate, disodium guanylate, garlic, artificial chicken flavor, soy, onion, white pepper, refined palm oil, shallot, sweet soy sauce, sugar, water, wheat, soybean, salt, spices, sesame oil, chili, water, sugar, salt, tapioca starch, acetic acid, citric acid, herbs, monosodium glutamate again, disodium inosinate again, it's repeating a few of these, sodium benzoate, sodium metabisulfate, fried shallot. I gave Prime crap for excessive unpronounceable ingredients. Indomie, I gotta put them in a similar boat. That's a lot of ingredients, and I don't know what any of them are, so let me come hold them up on screen for you here, let you get a good view of the calories and then the ingredients. You can pause that, take a look at it if you want. There you go. So we're gonna open it now and see what we got in here. As expected, it's got the standard, packs of 6 ramen, so you can put these on the side. And then this is kind of smaller than the Samyang packs, it feels like. Yeah, that's like let me get a Samyang pack for comparison. So if you want to compare it to a pack of Samyang noodles, it's like 4K versus 1080p. So I could probably eat 2 of these at once, but just for the starting, I'm gonna have 1, I think, and we're gonna see what we think of it. Okay, wow, so there's a ton of seed. Oh, I guess that's all the ingredients. Oh, I'm dropping noodles all over. I'm dropping. So the noodles themselves look fairly thin. Not sure if you can, yeah, there you go. Not sure if you can notice, but that looks like a fairly thin noodle, which is actually how I really prefer my ramen noodles. And then here, let me get that, the water's done, so we'll get that cooking in the water. That's marinating all nice now. And let's talk about these seasoning packets. So there's some fried onion, there's some just seasoning, it says, if you can see those. And then there's these three, which is seasoning oil, soy sauce, and chili sauce. So I'm gonna put all those on. I'm not sure if you're supposed to like mix this or... This looks like it's oh, that's all suspect to my eyes, but we're gonna give it all a try. Don't knock it till you've tried it. Maybe a bit more water to get that heated up. And we're gonna come back when the noodles are all nice and moistened. Alrighty, and we are back at it. The noodles have sufficiently cooked. So I'm gonna drain the water now, add the seasoning, and let's see how good these are. Get the water draining. And I'm gonna start off adding these dry powders here. The seasoning, Goreng fried onion, and other seasoning. These just are easy to rip open. Looks like. There we go. We got that. Those both ripped open. So that seasoning packets and the fried onion, that's empty. And I should probably cut these. I'm going to cut these liquid packets open. The chili, the soy sauce, and the oil. This is, you know, it's fine because they just include it in all the foods. But it's weird just directly adding oil when it's not something you're used to doing. But this is how they say to make it, so we're not going to knock it till we try it. I did buy 30 packs of this, so it better be good. I heard this is popular among folks, so I got all the sauces in there now. That went in fairly easy, to be honest. I'll give you guys a close-up before I consume it. I'm gonna get that all mixed in now. It does not look good, just want to say, I don't want to show it off before it's all mixed in, because when the sauces are just sitting in there, it doesn't look too appetizing, but mixing it in, it's not like samyang, where you get a very distinct color very quick. This is very slowly starting to turn reddish brown, but this is definitely a bit more effort to mix in, but man, is this starting to really get a nice smell to it. It didn't have much smell before, but very quickly as I'm mixing these seasonings in now, it's not developing a significant color really, but it is smelling pretty nice. Smells just very savory, like onions and spices. Yeah, just smells like onions and spices. So if I can get that all up, there you go. You gamers can see that hopefully good enough. So you see a bit of the onion, mostly brown, but oh, knocked the camera. That's okay. That's that. Let's see what it tastes like. I don't know what to expect other than maybe some savory onion, average flavor noodles. I'm kind of more comparing this to Mr. Noodles than Samyang noodles. Samyang noodles are a bigger pack. They cost a bit more here, at least, significantly more. This is obviously a very, very cheap designed noodle, so let's see what we think of it. Wow. Yeah, that's really good. All those flavors that you added separate, you really taste it. I do taste it. Kind of feels more oily than other ramen, I think. I don't know if I'd always put the oil in. I'll try it. I'll probably keep trying it. Maybe I'd cook 2 packs of this at once in the future because I like a lot of noodles at once. And I'd only put 1 of the oil packs in. Still the 2 chili and soy sauce, but maybe I'd go a half dose on the oil for this personally, but I'm sure the oil is a lot of the flavor. So I don't know. Let's have another big fork full of it and see what we taste of it. Very complex flavors, surprisingly, for ramen. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it with that same amount of oil and just have a paper towel, wash my face off after every bite. It's going by pretty quick. You know, I think I am going to put the kettle back on and have a second helping of that, maybe 2 more. That's very good. It tastes like onions, savory spices, not too spicy, but there is a bit of kick there from the chili, so that's nice. It almost reminds me of the chicken flavored Mr. Noodles, but not quite exactly. It's definitely got, I really like the onion taste. It's got a fairly noticeable onion taste, so can't complain about that. I love onion personally. And just like that, that's those noodles eaten, so happy with that. Highly recommend that to anyone. I see why the Indomie noodles are extremely popular in other countries. I'm ready to have another pack already right away or 2. I'd have to rate that a solid 7.5, almost an 8. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10 on the ramen noodle scale. That is just nice. It's thin. It's nice and thin noodles that are nice and chewy. Really complex and diverse flavors. The only reason I'm kind of docking points is it is a bit excessively oily. You can avoid the oil a bit. You can, of course, put less oil or no oil at all. But I'm judging it as how it was meant to be consumed for the most part. You know, everything included in the pack. I think that's the fair way to judge things. As the chef that designed it, the packaging wanted it to be consumed. So overall, just a bit oily, and the ingredients list is a bit of crazy ingredients that, you know, I don't understand some of them, but that's to be expected for noodles so cheap. I'm not expecting it just to be 2 ingredients and that's it. But it does lose some marks for the crazy ingredient list. Overall though, 7.5 out of 10. Extremely tasty noodles, really diverse flavors. It's got the onion, you've got some of the pepper taste. Oh, it's already ready to have some more. Oh, where did I put? Oh, I left the main big pack over here. Very, very interesting flavor profile, because with the Samyang noodles, you just get 2. I thought the 2 flavor packs was like getting fancy, because the Samyang gives you the dry flavor pack and the sauce flavor pack. I was used to the Mr. Noodles with just the 1 flavor pack. I think I am only going to use 1 of the oils. I'm going to use 2 packs of noodles, but only 1 of the oils. I'm going to eat up. So this having 5 different packs for flavor is pretty unique and pretty cool of a thing to do. And I'm surprised they can do that for how cheap I understand they sell these. Overall, give it a shot, gamers. Have a great day.